So this is Forgotten Hill Disillusion Library. It's very interesting. Almost a year has passed since I escaped Forgotten Hill. Since then, I hardly live anymore. I thought I was going crazy. Oh my. No one wanted to believe my story, and so I tried everything to forget. But over there, terrible things keep happening. I think the only way I could find some peace and put an end to this nightmare is to learn more. There's only one place where I can find what I need. Forgotten Hill Museum and Library. Okay. Well, let's see if we find what we need. Here's the place. Good evening, sir. Would you like a museum ticket? It's only $1, please. Thank you, sir. Here's your ticket. Hope you enjoy the visit. I better keep this inside my folder. I can take the chance to review what I found so far. An old photo found in the surgery clinic. Who are these children? Is it possible they are the colonel and the puppeteer? Then they should be over 130. This library is the right place to look for more information. Dawn yesterday, a farmer who was passing through a field near the northern edge of the forest made a shocking discovery. Battered and horrible corpse. A being that had both human and animal parts at the same time. Is it just a bad joke? Grandpa Larson's will. He was born in Forgotten Hill. Just a coincidence? He left me this strange object that looks like a watch. I think I've already read all this. Yeah. I might have done this already. Oh, there's a puzzle? I solved the puzzle. Okay. Sorry, sir. No one can leave without an exit ticket. Management orders. Library map. Okay. Lots of books. Sleeping drop. Congratulations on purchasing the Balzerad machine. With elegant and modern style, this fantastic invention will look great wherever you place it. Its sophisticated gears will entertain your guests with brain teaser games and intriguing riddles. It is advisable to attach it to the floor as there is a risk it changes location. Okay, there's a code. Book of Witch Hunting in Forgotten Hill. In the second half of the 17th century, the Forgotten Hill community had to face one of the worst dangers of its history. A small shack on the edge of the forest settled a certain Ruth Norwood, a sinister and solitary woman, and the rumor began to spread that she could predict the future and heal illnesses. Slowly, more and more people began to turn to her for her services. Despite the 4 disturbing servants who always accompanied her, whom she called guardians, findings of mutilated animal carcasses. It was only after the death of the baker's daughter that the inhabitants realized that they were dealing with a real witch. Trial of Ruth Norwood, accused of witchcraft, murder, and promiscuity with the devil, was held before a court of 6 men, presided over by Judge Richard Larson. She was sentenced to death and hanged, along with her servants. It is said that before she died, she shouted, "I will return, and my revenge will fall on all your descendants." Oh. Closed bottle of wine, and a sweetener,
Your company has to do an emergency pivot, which means the marketing team will have to redo all the marketing material for the new product launch.
Recipe book. Advice for a successful and special meal. Recipe for a good soup. Ingredients: 1 tuber, fresh meat, bone for broth, special spices. Boil all the ingredients in plenty of liquid. Enjoy your meal. Crispy snack. Perfect for tasting red meditation wines. Take the freshest meat from your pantry. Place it on an oven dish. Cook it following directions. 1 minute on the stove. 180 degrees. 1 times 5. Mandrake bread. To make this heavenly dessert, just take a whole mandrake and cook it in the oven following these directions. A mousetrap. Okay. Forgotten Hill history. When a small community of pilgrims arrived at the place where the city of Forgotten Hill now stands, they immediately realized that it was the perfect place to settle down and prosper. The few remaining of the native tribes were easily removed, but they preserved the secular trees that the savages worshipped. The building of Forgotten Hill was fast and efficient, and in a few years the community grew to a status of a city in 1636. Everyday life of the citizens, mainly farmers, took place basically in the fields, in the large square in the center of the city where the weekly market was held, and around the activity of the church. From the end of the 18th century, the city experienced a strong expansion, and in a few years, it reached the size it still occupies. The construction of new and modern buildings makes it an attractive holiday destination, and above all, a lovely place to live. Let's see the most important together. Church of the Saint Sinner. The spiritual core of the city still lies on the site where the first Calvinist parish was built by Reverend Abraham McMillan. The splendid frescoes, the passionate sermons of the ministers, and the multifaceted activities that are here organized ensure that Sunday Mass is always packed. Historical library. Created in the first half of the 1800s to meet Forgotten Hill citizens' need for culture, it collects hundreds of rare and valuable tomes. The extension of the building that houses it has been recently approved to make room for a new and amazing museum with different thematic areas. The surgery clinic, founded in the 19th century by 6 of the most influential men in the city, has been essential for the development and prosperity of Forgotten Hill ever since it opened its doors. Pride of the city's health care, as evidence of the very high quality of the services provided, is the fact that no one has ever complained. The Puppet Theater, one of the most loved buildings by the townspeople, maintained by the foundation created by Mr. Anderson. It stages everyday works that are fascinating and always different. The puppets used for the shows are built entirely by hand by the puppeteer, the one who moves the threads of this magical theatrical form. Okay.
All electric, all quiet. Subaru Solterra. Dog tested. Dog approved.
Hey, mate, I am thirsty. Please bring me a glass of wine. That's just a wine bottle. Okay.
The all electric, all quiet. Subaru Solterra. Dog tested. Dog approved.
I'm stuck on this. Next one is Forgotten Hill Memento Playground. May 1890. We always lived peacefully here on Forgotten Hill, but in the last 2 days, something changed. First, there was the weird accident that killed the butler. Then the day after, again, another absurd accident took my beloved wife from us. My son is all I got now. I hope this terrible fate won't take from me that boy, too. Interesting. Oh, I've completed the puzzle. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh.
The all-electric, all-quiet Subaru Solterra. Dog tested, dog approved.
An eye. We got an eye. Okay. So, kind of this way, that way, that way, that way. That one's done. Let's see the next one. Yeah, I haven't done Little Cabin in the Woods, I don't think. I don't know if I can do it. Oh, I can. I remember the night the monster found us very clearly. The night my family had been wiped out. The night we ran away. Grandpa got me safely to his little cabin in the woods. I've never left it since. Grandpa says the monster is still out there waiting, but I will go out today no matter what it takes. A map. Knife. Bowl. Tuber, plenty of meat, okay. Got a frog. Bucket. Okay.
Have you ever considered just how different dogs are to us? This whippet can run faster than an elite athlete. Each dog is incredibly unique. Feed your dog's unique needs with Royal Canin Precise Nutrition.
Can't go out. You know the monster's still lurking. Make me some soup. I'm starving. I'll wait in the dining room. Don't make me wait too long. Hungry, bring me my soup. Poster. The wood doesn't go in. Where'd the poster go? Okay, there it is. 1 tuber, fresh meat, bone for broth, add special spices. Boil in plenty of liquid. Enjoy your meal.
Consumer Reports rates Subaru as the 2023 best mainstream automotive brand, and the all-electric Subaru Solterra is a Consumer Reports recommended model. It's easy to love a brand you can trust. It's easy to love a Subaru.
And I give up on this one. Haven't done this one yet. Called Grandma's Delicious Cookies. Portrait of an Obsession. Another one's called, in the series, is called Grandma's Delicious Cookies. Not sure if it'll work, though. Let's see. Try this one. Yeah, we can do Grandma's Delicious Cakes. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like we can play it. It was a cold afternoon in late October, and I was resting, watching my TV. Suddenly, a phone call interrupted me relaxing. Oh. It was a very nice elderly lady who had a big rodent problem. Although it was my day off, I went right away as she told me she had made some delicious cakes and that she would give me one. Hello, dear. Thank you for coming right away. Before starting your work, try these mini cakes. Be sure to eat them in the right order or you won't enjoy them as much. Is that it on this one?
The all-electric, all-quiet Subaru Solterra. Dog tested, dog approved.
I give up on this one? All right.